Okay. F2.5, 1/3 of a shutter speed at ISO 640. Now, look at this light. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I like, okay? This is exactly what I'm seeing, just about. Now Sony's going crazy. And I can turn off that hint stuff too. But actually, this looks exactly like what I'm looking at. All right. Almost missed it. So this is the Walmart back way. There's some cars here. And the lights are off. Now you see, got some bright lights. And I'll go down here. You see Whataburger, and look at the lights. Is there too much flaring? Okay. Now I think it looks sharp. I like the colors, everything. If I go, let's say to 500, 400, 320, 250, so I'm going, let's go to 100, okay? If I put it on auto, it's at 1000. That's what Sony likes. 1/3 of a shutter speed, f2.5, 1000 ISO. That is too bright. So, go back here. That's 1/100th. That's too dark, but I like it, right? 1/25th. 1/60th, 200th. Yeah, let's do it at 200, okay? And flaring is still a little bit, but it might be too dark for you. And there's people still out almost at 3 o'clock in the morning. But what I'm viewing, and let's look at the lights, is at ISO 200. So what do you think? This is what I'm viewing on this camera. Is it too dark? Do you like it? One-third of a shutter speed. f2.5. ISO is at 200. Yeah, I'm just made it 68 degrees. I was freezing my buns off. It's looking good, but it might be too dark for you. I still think it's about 400 is what I need, but I'm just doing it little by little. See if it's clear. So, can you see Randolph Brooks Credit Union in the distance? I can't tell until I get in the studio. And you got barrels everywhere. Okay. So, here's the dark part. Lookout Road. So let me put it up one more. .250 ISO. All right, one more. 320 ISO. There it is. 400, where we started. Bright. See, it didn't make a difference on that. So this is 400, is what I'm seeing. Let's go 500. Now let's go 640. So a full frame camera can get low light pretty good. A shaking and rattling going on. So, look at the lights on the left for flaring. I see some people walking. So see, that's not too bad. I still think that's pretty much. And it could be the lens, all right? So I'll repeat, 640 ISO. Sony wants me to go like 2000 or something like that. Not gonna do it. So if I go 800, let's look at the lights. This is too much flare. And ISO, that it's okay. $1,000, $1,250. See? Let's go back 640, 500, 640. I think that's where it's either 400, which might be too dark, or 640. So I'm going to leave it at 640. Now we're going to go to 500. So you see, lights, let the other lights do what you're viewing. So 500 is right there. Let me go 400. Might be what I'm looking at. But if you look at the lights, that's what I like. Especially the stop lights and stuff. See, this is ISO 400. And am I driving in circles? Yes. But I'm going home now. I'm tired. So I hope this helps you a little bit on what you can do with the different ISOs. I know there's a lot of professionals that know all this stuff, whatever. On the video work, you know, depending on the camera and what they allow you to do, because some cripple the functions on your camera. They want you to buy a more expensive camera if you want a good hybrid one. I think the A7C is a gem, all right? I like the ZFC also, but I wish it was full frame. I would love to have the Fujifilm X100V, which is a full frame. I thought it was a crop sensor until they said, no, it's a full frame camera. But you can't get it anywhere. And they can't keep up the demand of making it. So they're coming out with a new brand called the X100Z. See, there's Selma Police. He's setting up for a speed trap. It's right at the cemetery entrance, by the way. So we're coming to my entrance. Let's see how the fence looks. Okay, this is how you do it. Can't see the fence, right? 500, 640, 800. 1,000, 1,250, 1,600, 2,000, 2,500. Let's leave it at 1,250, okay? Now I want you to look at the flaring on the lights. You really can't tell because the trees have grown so much, but here comes the light. You see the flaring, but you don't want it touching the road. I see this light going on and off all night long. And you see, on and off. So I don't know if the branch is moving or what. Or if it's an animal, and it might be my cat or the neighbor's cat. They like hanging out with each other. So you see, Sony just doesn't like this. YouTube is probably pulling hairs out. They says, you know, this guy, he does a lot of videos, it's a lot of hours, Does anybody watch them? Okay, let's look at the lights. That's not too bad on the flaring, but still it's acceptable. Is that 1250 ISO? I like this purple light. I've always liked this purple light. I'm going to go down this road. Yes, folks, this is what I do. Just wait until I retire. You're going to see more of these. So what I'm preparing for is when I retire, take a lot of road trips with my cameras, and I'll have the best settings for best picture available, picture quality available. So see, let's look at this house. Yeah, 1250 is good. I still think it's too bright, but that's what I'm seeing. So you have to compromise. 2000 I think is too high, and maybe 640 is too low. Or 800 even. Let's go this way. I hope I'm not making anybody seasick. Yeah, I think the car lights are too bright compared to what I'm seeing. But, you know, and maybe the camera, too. So this is the house I usually look at. Yeah. This is probably what Sony wants, 1600 at the bare minimum. Look at the light. That's not too bad. 1600 ISO. And here we are. So thank you for watching. If you like this type of content, please give me a like, subscribe. Any comments, please put them down below. And as always, stay safe, keep smiling. Until next time, I'll see you then. Goodbye.